I decided that I'm going to start doing like a little video journal of our journey. I'm sure I can get into the deeper aspect of everything that we've gone through and the reasons why this is all happening a little later, but mainly we decided a few months ago that we were going to go ahead and pursue IVF. I was kind of on the fence for a little while, but we finally committed to it. Biggest reason I was on the fence is because of financial reasons, but we both agreed that if we don't try, we will never know, and we don't want to live the rest of our lives always wondering if that would have been what we needed. So at this point, we are just getting started in the process. We decided to go with a clinic in New York, CNY Fertility, which is Central New York Fertility. They have multiple offices. We're going to go to the Syracuse location just simply because it's a little bit closer from Ohio. We chose them because, one, they're way more affordable than a lot of our other alternatives, and I really like the doctor there. His approach is mind, body, spirit. It's not just, here's a prescription and I'll see you in a couple of weeks kind of thing. And I'm a relatively spiritual person myself. I meditate, I pray, and I believe that all of those things can make a vast impact on a person's health and well-being. So we like that idea, and I feel confident with our choice. Going into the process, I thought we were looking at 2 to 3 months before we were actually really getting into the the heavy part of it. I had my first consult on November 30th, which was just a little over a week ago, and found out that actually no, as soon as they receive all of my records, which I've confirmed that one office has already sent them and we're waiting on them from one other location, as soon as they have my records, they will be contacting me with my protocol, and I will be started on some different medications and my monitoring. We're looking at early to mid-January, actually, which is exciting, but also very stressful. I know me, though, the sooner this happens, the less I will stress about it, because I don't have time to think about it. So anyway, that's kind of where we are right now, which means that over Christmas, I get to be giving myself shots. Merry Christmas! Yay! It is what it is. If it's what I have to do, it's what I have to do. We haven't told a lot of people. We've told both of our parents and a couple close friends, and Zach's told a few people at his work because they have to give him the time off. Katie kind of decided to keep it quiet, just simply because people aren't as supportive as you would think that they are. They're superficially supportive, and it's mainly because they just don't understand what we're going through. So for me, it's at this point, I've decided I don't know how many people that I want to tell. Now, I know that seems silly considering I'm going to put this online, but the odds of any people connected to me actually seeing this are slim to none. Whereas the people who could actually benefit from this, the people who want the information and want to know that they're not alone, those are the people I'm trying to reach. So I want you to know that there's definitely somebody out there who gets you. Anyway, I have PCOS, diagnosed at 19. We've had multiple miscarriages, 2 failed adoptions. I had never intended to pursue IVF. I had told myself that we were not going to go that route, that if it didn't happen through the other methods, that I was never going to spend that kind of money on a maybe. But Zach's pretty adamant that, he doesn't want to give up yet. And we know from speaking with our previous physician, IVF is pretty much our only option. We have a less than 5% chance of conceiving. We have pretty much a 0 chance naturally. We have less than 5% chance through alternate forms of treatment. With IVF, our success rates go up, exponentially. And Zach's not ready to give up. So if he's on board, then I'm gonna do the same. So during my consultation, they put me on basically a ketogenic diet, meaning that very low carb and no sugar. Yeah, okay, that's been fun. But I'm doing it. Today is day 5 I think, and I'm starting to feel pretty good. I can already tell the difference in my figure. I took some pictures when I first got started and some pictures this morning, and I can already tell a pretty huge difference, actually. So I don't really care about that stuff. I mean, I don't know any girl who wouldn't say that they'd like to drop 10 pounds, but for me, no, of course, yeah, I wish my butt wasn't as big sometimes, but I honestly, I like who I am. I'm okay with me. Sometimes I think it's other people that have the issue with the fact that I'm 5'8" and 200 pounds. I've had the little snide comments made to me. I honestly don't care. You know, I'm okay with me. But anyway, but I am noticing a difference in my figure. And I know that losing even, I think it's 10% of your body weight, can make a huge difference with your conception rate, your success rates. So it's worth it for that, if nothing else. But yeah, so we're out looking for a second car today because I haven't had a car in quite a while. It's actually one of the things I gave up during this whole trying to have a baby process. I wasn't working. I lost my job pretty much over fertility stuff. I mean, that was really hard. And prior to that position, I had worked with very small children, and I can't do that anymore. Being around the little kids, as much as I love them, it's just so mentally taxing for me that I just can't. So anyway, so I lost my job with a fertility thing, and in the process we decided that me having a car, if I'm not going to work, was just money basically being thrown down the drain. So for the last couple of years I haven't had a car, but because I'm going to have so many upcoming doctor's appointments, we've decided that it's time to go ahead and get a second vehicle. So we're just looking for, sorry about that, looking for something pretty inexpensive, just something to get me back and forth to the doctor and the grocery store and things like that. So that's what we're out doing today. So that's kind of one of the first big steps in this whole process, getting a second car, getting me really deep into the keto diet. But anyway, if you don't know what that is, look it up. It's just all kinds of sad. Like around the holidays, when you find out that there's all these foods that you can't eat anymore, mostly cakes and breads and pies and sugar and everything that tastes good. Yeah, it's sad. But anyway, so I'm deep into the ketogenic process at this point. We're working towards getting a car today, and my medical records are on the way to CNY. And very soon we will be hearing more. So as soon as I know more, I will be back. I'm not